I'm going to try a new format for this video. I'll call it the 5 questions and 5 answers style video. I'm going to pose 5 questions about a subject and give my 5 answers to those questions. SEAL Team 6 was the original designation given to a team affiliated with the Navy SEALs. Today that group is called the Naval Special Warfare Development Group, but is still commonly referred to as SEAL Team 6. The Army counterpart to SEAL Team 6 is called Delta Force, and the Air Force operates the 24th Special Tactics Squadron. All are part of the military's Tier 1 Special Mission Units, who are tasked the most complex, classified, and dangerous missions to include counterterrorism, hostage rescue, special reconnaissance, and small-scale offensive actions, most often with high-value targets. If you have an opinion about this style video, please let me know in the comments section. Now on to SEAL Team 6 questions and answers. SEAL Team 6 was started in 1980 in the wake of a failed attempt to rescue 52 hostages held captive in Iran at the embassy in Tehran. The mission was one of the first for the Army's Delta Force, and it encountered many problems, especially mechanical issues of 3 of 8 helicopters that were part of the mission. Based on those failures, the mission was aborted by then-President Jimmy Carter, and the hostages weren't released until Ronald Reagan was inaugurated president in 1980. The Navy subsequently saw the need for a specialized counterterrorism unit and tasked Richard Marcinko with recruiting, choosing, and training the first counterterrorism unit, which Marcinko designated as SEAL Team 6. Interestingly, he named the unit SEAL Team 6 in order to confuse Soviet intelligence. At the time, there were only 2 SEAL teams, and they were designated as Teams 1 and 2. Marcinko wanted to lead the Soviets to believe that there were at least 6 SEAL teams. SEAL Team 6 was commissioned into service in 1980. In 1987, SEAL Team 6 was dissolved and recommissioned as Naval Special Warfare Development Group, or DEVGRU. Much information about SEAL Team 6 is classified and secretive, so a full mission statement is not available to the general public. However, it is thought to include proactive, preemptive counter-terrorist operations, preemptive efforts against the proliferation of conventional weapons and weapons of mass destruction, and the recovery or elimination of high-value targets from enemy nations. It is one of a small number of military units authorized to use preemptive action against such targets. Being an arm of the Navy SEALs, during its early days, it had more of a maritime-related mission, but since it became DEVGRU in 1987, its mission has evolved into a worldwide operational mandate, and the maritime missions fall more to SEAL Team 8. Currently, SEAL Team 6 is tasked with testing and evaluating new equipment and technology for naval special warfare. DEVGRU operates in conjunction with the Army's Delta Force, and the two often deploy together as part of the Joint Special Operations Task Force. The CIA's highly secretive Special Operations Group often works with and recruits from DEVGRU. To say that the training required to become a Navy SEAL is grueling and stressful is a total and complete understatement. After being selected as a SEAL candidate and passing an initial physical screening test, a recruit is sent to an 8-week special warfare preparatory school for physical standards training. Those who are able to pass the minimum physical standards are then moved to a 24-week basic underwater demolition training school, which consists of the following: 3-week orientation, 7 weeks of physical conditioning, 7 weeks of combat diving, and 7 weeks land warfare training. Next comes a 3-week accelerated parachute jump school, which goes from basic static line jumps to accelerated free fall and ultimately to night descents with combat equipment from a minimum of 9,500 feet. Lastly is a 26-week SEAL qualification training course. In this course, the SEAL trainees will complete training in weapons, close quarter combat, small unit tactics, land navigation, demolition, unarmed combat, cold weather training, medical skills, and maritime operations. Upon graduation from this 26-week SQT course, the candidates are awarded the Navy SEAL Trident and are assigned to a SEAL team and receive further training for their first deployment. The best of the best SEAL members are selected for duty as a part of SEAL Team 6. Over its long and storied history, SEAL Team 6 has accomplished much and completed many successful missions, but one mission ended tragically with 15 deaths of team members. Even though the deaths are not a direct result of errors by members of SEAL Team 6, the result is a tragic reminder of how war usually isn't fair. On August 6, 2011, a U.S. Chinook helicopter with 30 combatants on board was shot down in the Tangi Valley of Afghanistan as they were being transported to reinforce a group of Army Rangers who had begun an assault on a Taliban compound in the area. As the Chinook was attempting to land, a Taliban fighter fired a rocket-propelled grenade and with what is considered a lucky shot, hit and caused the helicopter to crash, killing all on board. The 30 killed included 17 SEALs, of whom 15 were SEAL Team 6 members. General John R. Allen, senior commander of the International Military Coalition in Afghanistan, said after the crash, quote, "All of those killed in this operation were true heroes who had already given so much in the defense of freedom. Their sacrifice will not be forgotten." End quote. SEAL Team 6 has successfully completed many missions in its history, but the one that brought them the most fame and notoriety is the killing of Osama bin Laden. On May 2nd, 2011, SEAL Team 6 executed a near flawless raid on a compound in Pakistan and completed their intended mission. The entire operation lasted only 40 minutes as bin Laden was found and shot dead only 9 minutes into the mission. In addition to killing the world's most dangerous terrorist, the team members located and retrieved 5 computers, 10 computer hard drives, and 100 computer storage devices. These materials were invaluable in supplying significant intelligence about bin Laden, his role within Al-Qaeda, and the organization's inner workings. Bin Laden's body was taken to the USS Carl Vinson in the Arabian Sea and put overboard in a burial at sea. U.S. citizens were overjoyed at the news of the death of bin Laden, as he was considered one of the key masterminds of the 9/11 attacks on the World Trade Center in New York. If you enjoyed this video, give a thumbs up, make a comment, or most importantly, subscribe to the channel. As always, thanks for watching.